Yes, come on in.
Someone's here to see you.
Is it our 10 o'clock?
It's not, but he said he really needs to talk to you.
Okay, tell him I'll be right with him.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Can I help you? Why, yes, I think you can. Miracle Killer? But you have no business at Crosby Advisory. Exactly, and that's what brings me here. Throw me a bone. I haven't been able to disrupt any of your clients' long-term growth plans. What gives? Well, actually, Miracle Killer, we design our wealth accumulation plans to take you out of the picture. And by the way, who dresses you in the morning? I'm guessing there's no Mrs. Miracle Killer, is there? Actually, there is. This is her mask. Mine's at the dry cleaners. I came today to ask a favor for an old foe. I'm asking you to allow me to disrupt just a few of your clients' long-term growth accounts. Please, what do you say?
Okay.
Sorry, Miracle Killer, we can't do that.
Nate,
but
your mask.
make sure you edit that. Sorry, Miracle Killer, we can't do that. But if you follow me to the conference room, I'll show you why. All right, in our last discussion, we talked about compound interest, the miracle of compound interest. One of the things we determined is that before the miracle can actually take place, money must be left in a growth account untouched for 10 to 15 years. Anytime that money has to be withdrawn prior to the 10 to 15 year mark, we delay the miracle of compound interest. And our friend, the Miracle Killer, well, he loves to hear about that because he understands the way that most people are taught to save. They save systematically from a paycheck, and that savings is put into a retirement account, such as a 401k. He knows it's a matter of time before a bad month occurs. The furnace breaks, the roof springs a leak, the car breaks down, and they need extra funds, so they have to go raid that account, and thus he delays the exponential growth within the account. So one of the things we do is we have to understand that we cannot take away life's unexpected expenses, so we must create a wealth accumulation strategy that deals with them. One of the ways we do that is each dollar that we save must perform a role. I relate it to owning a business. If you have employees, you don't want your top salesperson taking time to maintain equipment. And likewise, you probably don't want your best maintenance person taking time to service people on the phone. We want each employee or each dollar to perform a highly specific function within the plan. Our first account that we create is our cash account. And again, we take whatever savings percentage they're working with, and we split that into 3 equal parts. And the first one creates our cash account. Now our cash account is not a coffee cup underneath the bed. The cash account must earn a rate of return. It has to keep up with inflation. Money in an account that is not earning a return is losing its purchasing power every year. So at the very least, this account must keep up with inflation. However, we're not really concerned about the rate of return on that, anything above inflation, because its primary job is not growth. The primary job is defense of the long-term growth account. So when life does throw a curveball at us, we don't have to go to that growth account in order to get the money. We go to our cash account in order to get that money. Another feature about the cash account is it needs to be highly accessible. If we need the money tomorrow, we can go to that account and get it without penalty. So it cannot be a qualified plan like an IRA. How big should a cash account grow? Ideally, we recommend that we grow it to equivalent to 6 months of income. So if this person here makes $50,000 a year, we want to grow that cash account to $25,000. And again, we're systematically saving that. It doesn't happen overnight, but that's our goal, to get to that 6-month mark. And once we achieve that, well, then we can stop sending money to the cash account and we can use it to create another asset as well. Last thing is, it needs to keep up with inflation. Ideally, if it produces a dividend as well, that's fantastic, because we can use the dividends for other things. This is a conservative account, and it needs to be conservative because I don't know if this person's going to need the money tomorrow, if they're going to need it 3 years from now. So we want to make sure the money's there and it's not affected too much by fluctuations in the market. So over the next couple weeks, we will get into our other accounts here. I'm excited to talk about our next account, which is our dynamic wealth account, a very powerful account within the overall plan. And then we will get into our long-term growth account and how we structure the savings investments to work in synergy with each other. Until then, good luck. I'm Nate Crosby. Thanks for listening.